Welcome to Awake and Activate, part 3 of 3 of third eye opening. This is signs and some tips for a smooth activation, mystical marriage, intuition, an easy guide to gauge your awakening. So you'll find tons of information to make sure that everything is going smooth and wonderful for you. Five signs that your third eye is awakening. Are you experiencing a spiritual awakening? Here are 5 common signs that your third eye is opening. Number 1, head pressure. One of the first signs of your third eye opening is pressure in the head, notably in the center of your forehead. It is a sign that your pineal gland is growing energetically. Number 2 is headaches. Sometimes that pressure can start to ache a bit. Consider it just a bit of energy overload. Go outside and do something you love, like meditate, take a hike, go swimming, walk barefoot in the grass. Number 3 is sound sensitivity. You may find yourself suddenly extremely sensitive to, not to all sounds, but certain kind of tones. You may find that low tones are soothing and high tones can cause great rushes of emotions or stress. Your taste in music may also change as that ears start ringing those high-pitched sounds. And I noticed that when I chased them down and I found out the source of each tone or each frequency, I didn't have a problem with them anymore. Number 4 is light sensitivity. With the opening of the third eye, you might find yourself a little bit more sensitive to light and seeing a fuller range of colors. This is normal. Your eyes will adjust in time. Consequently, you may experience the opposite, where you feel like you just can't get enough sun on your skin. This is fine too. Soak it up. Just make sure that you're not getting too much sun to damage your skin. Number 5, increased foresight. One of the starkest signs of the third eye opening is foresight or intuition. You begin to experience. You may feel like you can sense when something bad is about to happen. You may be able to figure out what people plan to do before they do it. Do not deny your intuition. Run with it. We may not always be right, but the universe is definitely trying to let us in on a big secret. I want to give you a few tips to try to balance or rebalance as you're going through the third eye awakening. Some dietary changes, like avoiding sugar and dairy as much as possible, can help the transition go very smooth for you. We can meditate outside in nature, sitting in the grass or on the ground. That is a good grounding way for the excess energy to go ahead and ground back out into the earth. Pay attention to our senses. Our 5 senses are enhanced and intensified. And not only that, now our 6th sense is coming into our awareness, and that's where our intuition and all those other wonderful things come into fruition. Also, please make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids. Drink lots and lots of water if you can. Last but not least, try to at least be outside for 30 minutes a day. Whether it's hiking, taking a walk, swimming, barefoot in the grass, a nature walk, 30 minutes a day. These few little things will help the transition of your third eye awakening go much smoother for you. Now let's talk about the mystical marriage. Yes, we're still talking about the pineal, the pituitary, and the hypothalamus. The human brain has a fundamental resemblance to a human androgynous embryo. The pituitary gland holds the positive masculine charge, and the pineal holds a negative feminine charge. When the masculine and the feminine energies meet in the brain, it's known as the mystical marriage. The mystical marriage initiates the birth of our multidimensional consciousness and our conscious passage into the 5th dimension and beyond. The rising Kundalini pulls the energy up from Mother Earth through the nerve channels into the medulla oblongata, through the pons area of the brain, and then down into the pituitary gland behind the eyes. The increasing pituitary radiations then pass through the 3rd ventricle to awaken the pineal gland, which has received light from the higher dimensions. The feminine earth energy merges with the masculine pituitary gland, and the feminine pineal gland receives the masculine energy from spirit. When the two awakened chakras essence meet in the third ventricle, there is a union and harmony of spirit into matter as the multidimensional forces of spirit light merge with the matter of our third dimensional brain. It's all quite simple. It's metaphysics when you look at it. Nine signs that your third eye is opening. Number 1, dull sensation or pressure between the eyes. Number 2, buzzing sound in the ears. Number 3, daily psychic insights. Number 4, you think of someone and then they contact you. Number 5, see colors around people. Number 6, increased sensitivity to light. Number 7, experiencing visions while meditating. Number 8, increased synchronizations. And number 9, precognitive dreams. As the third eye awakens, and we're going through the awakening, the third eye chakra is our spiritual center that connects us with our higher self and gives us the ability to access the Akashic records. When this region is fully developed, we begin to see the things around us with more clarity. Being the center of intuition and foresight, the third eye chakra governs the psychic abilities, clairvoyance, the pineal gland, the base of the brain, and the left ventricle, willpower, higher consciousness, spiritual discernment, the distribution center for transmuting prana energy throughout the body, divine experiences, sleep or biological clock, and circadian rhythm, time, telepathy, and awareness. A fully open third eye provides you with an experience of being interconnected with nature, the universe, and the full realization that you're more than what you think you are. 12 signs you're spiritually awakening. An increased tendency to let things happen rather than to make them happen. Number 2, frequent attacks of smiling. Number 3, feeling of being connected with others and nature. Number 4, overwhelming episodes of appreciation. Number 5, will tend to think and act spontaneously instead of from fears experienced in the past. Number 6, an ability to enjoy each moment. Number 7, lose the ability to worry. Number 8, have no interest in conflict. Number 9, stop trying to interpret the actions of others. Number 10, we lose interest in judging other people. Number 11, lose interest in judging ourselves. And number 12, we love without expecting anything in return. Activation of your third eye. We went through the physical, from the pituitary, hypothalamus, and the pineal gland, into the metaphysical, into the spiritual, into the superconsciousness, into the activation, the signs of activation, the signs of spiritual awakening, and also the symbols that are in ancient carvings, also biblical scriptures that go along with this time period that we are all going through. When we're talking about consciousness and brainwave states, we're talking about 5 different states of awareness. Neuroscience recently made a correlation between an increase of alpha brainwaves, either through electrical stimulation or mindful and meditation, and the ability to reduce depressive symptoms and increase creative thinking. Our various states of consciousness are directly connected to the ever-changing electrical, chemical, and architectural environment of the brain. Daily habits or behavior and thought processes have the ability to alter the architecture of the brain structure and connectivity, as well as the neurochemical and electrical neuron oscillations of the mind. The 5 levels of the brainwave states are the beta state, which is alertness, active thinking, and concentration, alpha state, which is light hypnosis, theta state, which is daydreaming, deep hypnosis, or light sleep, which is, alpha state is kind of like what you do when you watch TV with the flicker rates, and then theta state is kind of when you kind of just, you can meditate and get yourself into a good theta state. Gamma is deep meditative, cohesive focus, and delta state is deep sleep. As a Beyond Quantum healer, I try to get you to a minimum of theta state and go deeper down into gamma and hopefully into delta. If we can get into delta and have the client be interactive, we can get a lot of healing, cleansing, and clearing done, therefore having a pleasant and much easier third eye or born from above awakening, clearing out anything that no longer serves, knowing that the work is always done within ourselves. The change always starts within us. As our third eye opens, our intuition kicks in, our sixth sense. We are no longer reacting to what's going on around us, but we are proactive in what is going on around us, knowing that we are flowing with everything that is going on around us, in us, on us, and all around us. If you have any questions about the third eye opening or a born from above experience, my email is down in the description box. Feel free to contact me. And you guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Have yourself a wonderful third eye opening or born from above experience. I'll talk to you soon.